Hey there, friends. Got a Steven reaction for you with Storm in the room.
Big city while I was gone, Connie.
Oh, same day.
And now that you're back from
Still
space,
wearing
I
that
officially
outfit.
relinquish control of your bed to you.
Thank you for keeping it warm, sir.
Aww. No, that's very sweet, though.
Car wash sign.
He loved it.
It's really sweet. So it's like, yeah, I'm sure that Steven and Connie like each other. They're very good friends and whatnot. But having someone keep your bed warm for you, especially someone you know, it's like, I'm glad you like the bed, you know?
I'm sure it'll look great when the gems are
You'd be
done putting it up.
comfy.
I hope they're back in time for me to say bye.
It might be a while.
Oh, what's
You wouldn't
up?
believe how many of them it takes to screw in a light bulb.
How many? Wait, I want to know the answer to that.
She should have been here to pick me up by now.
Oh. Mrs. Maheshwaran.
Please leave a message, and if you're one of my patients,
Oh.
you shouldn't have this number.
I want to know how many patients tried calling her. How'd they get her number, though?
She's not
The fact she had to say that.
Well, look on the bright side. Now we can hang out a little longer.
Steven,
I'm sure she'll
put
show up
some clothes on.
I don't want to impose. I mean, you must have a lot to think about after your space adventure. You almost lost your dad. And all that stuff about the diamonds and your mom?
Yeah.
I'd understand if you need some space.
But at the same time, I'm sure that Steven just needs company to distract him from the fact that all of that just happened, especially his, mental breakdown that he needed his dad when he was alone in the Ruby ship. When the gems weren't there to help him,
Nah, the last thing I need right now is more space.
I get it.
So,
Like
do you
actual
wanna do?
space.
The last word is a noun.
multi-hole
Puzzles,
watercraft.
cosmic engagement,
Okay, here it
cards.
The Wiggly Baker bakes some new wacky pastries.
Oh wait, is that ad libs? Like where you fill it in, where you just fill in to make a story? But Connie seems kind of anxious.
There were snail puffs,
Gross.
lawnmower pies, and entropy muffins.
Entropy.
Everyone was so fuzzy that they ate everything. Even the cheesecake
Aw,
shaped like a
Connie.
multi-hulled watercraft.
This is really weird. My mom always answers her phone.
Yeah, this is odd.
Oh, how about I give you a ride home on Lion?
Oh wait,
It's
that
not
makes
getting
sense.
home I'm worried about. What if she shows up here and we're gone?
Oh, that does make more sense. Connie's just worried about her mom, not about going back home. Yeah, what happened to her mom?
We should probably stay put until she comes.
So more
Well, while we're
hanging
still
out
waiting,
time, I guess.
How about another weird word game?
Okay.
All right.
Can't
let's
they
see
not
what
say
we
the
got.
game name ad
First one
libs?
is an adjective.
The case of the adjective noun. One day a message adverb arrived at my door. When I finished reading it, I just past tense verb. There was a big cake causing trouble down. There was a big tuna. There was a big tuna causing trouble downtown.
Accidental.
Oh.
Accidental. And the next one's a noun.
Mishap.
Mishap.
Oh, she's really worried.
Unexpectedly.
Oh,
Past
Connie.
tense verb.
Crashed.
Oh,
Noun.
Explosion.
she's really fearing the worst right now. I'm sure your mom's okay. I mean, this is Beach City. We haven't got anything that crazy, right?
Wow. You're really worried about your mom, huh?
Yeah. It's just. she's
Steven, you
never
be
late
worried
for
about your
anything.
dad too. Oh, she's here.
Connie!
But also, did you see her do the breathing exercise? She's doing the breathing exercise that they learned at Stevani from Garnet,
Mom! What
Oh.
happened? I kept calling, but you weren't answering. I was starting to freak out.
Well, surgery went long, and then I had to cover for Dr. Stromberg again.
Dr.
My phone
Stromberg.
died, and I suspect one of my patients stole my charger, and
I almost thought she said my patient died. When she said her phone died, I thought she said her patient died. I'm like, wait, are they just letting it slide that a patient died? But that probably would explain how patients are getting her number and whatnot. They're taking it?
I'm so sorry, Connie.
It's okay, Mom.
Aw.
Everything's fine now.
Thank you for letting Connie stay late.
Night, Steven.
But
Night,
also,
So he's back from the spa, huh?
the spa?
Connie. I said space.
Huh. Just huh. But Remember the last time that Connie and Dr. Maheshwaran hugged each other? I think that was Nightmare Hospital, that Steven grabbed his gem, like thinking about mom and whatnot. I feel like the same thing is happening here, that, you know, Connie was worried about her mom, and now Steven just like, you're worried for your mom. I wonder what that's like, you know? And now he's all by himself. Oh, that is the worst, though. Oh, his eyes. At least they're magnetic clip-ons, right? But can that be the future? Wait, I'm pretty sure there are earrings that do that, right? Like, if I had ears... Wait, do I have ears? Can I hear? Am I deaf? He's making macaroni and cheese and no one can stop him. Also, he put on his actual clothes, too. I do wonder, though. It's nighttime. Why doesn't he put on jammies, you know? Oh. Oh, is it the awkwardness, like... Oh, yeah, I'm looking at, like, it feels like the portrait of mom is staring right at me. What do you want? Oh.
It's nice.
Oh, yeah, that's very nice. Oh! Guard it! Deflect the light. Ew! Ew! Don't eat that! That's disgusting! Hi, Steven.
You know, sometimes I wonder if it's even you up there.
What? I mean, Steven has learned a lot about rose quartz and everything, and how rose quartz shattered pink diamond, and then, you know, that whole space event. Steven went through a lot in a short amount of time.
Smiling all day and night. Just want to know the real you. Not the you that everyone tells me about.
The one that shattered pink diamond, basically. Oh. Oh no, oh no, we're not going through this again. We're not going through this again, are we? We've seen what happened before.
Hey, room. It's been a bit, huh?
Yeah, remember the past 2 times we've been in here? This is incredible. And then the whole fake Connie thing too?
Is that a new cloud?
Oh boy.
So, I suppose you're wondering why I'm here. I know nothing in here is real, but I want to see my mom.
Oh, wait, can it do that? Oh. This is bizarre, though. He's actually seeing his mom, but I know that she's not real, but this is nuts.
Hello, Steven.
Oh.
It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you,
Wow,
too.
she's so giant.
Sorry. This is a little weird for me.
That's okay. So, what do you want to do?
I don't know how to feel about this right now, because this is the room's manifestation of rose. Like, I want to know, like, what is the limit of this rose quartz in this room, you know?
Oh,
Will she glitch?
guess I hadn't thought that far ahead.
But,
Do you like video games?
oh, and then 64 lonely arms.
Tell me about this game, Steven.
Well, I guess it's an arm wrestling simulator, which is a spin-off of a fighting game based on a show about a lonely swordsman that I like.
Lonely
It's kind of weird
Blade?
and hard to explain, but that's why I like it.
I love, like, this is crazy that, you know, Steven is actually playing with his mom. I'm pretty sure, like, if Rose were here, do you think that they'd be doing this right now? Would she find video games fascinating?
That sounds just marvelous.
But of course, the room is about
One.
making
Yay,
Steven
you
feel
won.
great.
What else do kids do with their parents?
Not the football! It's always the cliche.
Nice catch, son.
Not the thumbs up too. Why does that feel like a Greg thing right there? But it's always a cliche. Dad, you're back. Let's play catch, son! Oh boy, Dad, I'm glad you're here! I'm your mom. What?
This is fun. Or would baseball be better?
Steven, all sports are beautiful. Each sport is a unique
She would be saying this, right?
adrenaline, the glory, the sheer feats of athleticism. Each one so complicated and yet exactly the same.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm sure that Rose would be saying this, Steven would be like, wow, my mom is so cool, but I do wonder if this is the Rose that, you know, that everybody's telling Steven about, not the more real stuff we're learning about her, about the shattering and whatnot, you know?
Hey, Steven!
Oh,
You
wait.
know, I've always felt like
The
something
music.
was unusual about my adolescence. Maybe this is what I've been missing. Football!
Don't tell me this is freaking Peanuts! You got Charlie Brown, dude!
Touchdown!
That's
Steven.
crazy!
I've been, thinking about you.
Oh man, it's very nice, but at the same time it's not real, so it's like, am I supposed to feel like aw or aw, you
A
know?
lot lately. More than usual.
Is that so?
Mm,
Yeah, well, for my whole life, I've been hearing stories about you. About how amazing you were, that you were so kind and loving. And every time I'd
I
see the painting of you hanging in
know.
the temple, I'd be inspired and reminded of
Look at
how
this.
much I had to live up to.
By the way, do you see the art here? Like, they mostly have to work with white and pink, but it works, by the way. But the fact, how did we go from season 1 about like, oh yeah, first episode, Cookie Cats, give me powers, to here, like, I heard that you shattered pink how did we get this far?
I've even thought about dyeing my hair pink more than once.
Hold up, I want to see that.
There's nothing wrong with your hair.
happen.
It's wonderful just the way it is.
But wait, I want to know, did he want to dye his hair because people kept, you know, the gems kept saying that he's rose quartz, or because he wanted to be like his mom? Because the more you think about it, it's like Steven does get confused to be rose quartz a lot.
Wonderful in every way. Just like you.
Oh.
Wow,
Oh.
this is nice.
He
It's
actually.
really nice. I should have tried this a long time ago.
Don't you
Steven.
realize we've been together this whole time?
Oh, the gem.
That's right.
Like the fact that Steven actually, like, I want to know if that is the real warmth of a lap right there, or like, I know that this is the room showing Rose, but at the same time it's like the fact that he's laying on his mother's lap and everything, and he's like, I've never felt this before in all my life, you know?
Oh, this is the first time we've hung out together. I gotta capture this moment.
Wait.
There's nothing here but me, just talking to myself.
So I was wondering, like, will it show? We haven't seen the camera used in the room before, right? So, like, if Steven used that for fake Connie, would the fake Connie also not show up too? Now the reality is setting in.
You're not my mom.
I'm not?
This is how I want you to be, but I don't know if this is who you really are. I've learned things about you,
Oh,
things you wanted to keep secret. You locked Bismuth away inside Lion
Oh.
because she wanted to shatter gems, and you never told Garnet or Pearl. But then you shattered Pink Diamond.
oh
Now all of Homeworld
no.
has it out for Earth and the Crystal Gems and me.
Oh no, like, this is where it's gonna hurt a lot. Like, it's just, this is what Steven wanted Rose to be, but now it's like,
You put us all in danger, and you just disappeared.
to make you, though? Has the room gotten this mad before? Steven, your emotions, they're out of
I know
control.
the truth. I know what you are. You're a liar.
Oh,
I thought you never wanted to hurt anyone, but you hurt everyone. How could you just leave Garnet and Amethyst and Pearl and Dad?
ah. Steven's actually talking it out. It's like this, I'm sure he had this all like held up inside of him, and now he actually gets to talk it out. For him, this is sort of like rage therapy, you know?
They don't know what to do without you. Maybe they didn't matter to you as much as hiding from the mess you made. And that's why I'm here, isn't it? Did you make me just so you wouldn't have to deal with all your mistakes?
Oh,
Is that all I'm here for?
Steven, no.
Steven, you know that isn't true. In the tape I left you, I told you how much I wanted to have you and let you exist.
The fact that Steven was just trying to say, am I just here to be your scapegoat? Was I even meant to be born? Am I here just to deal with your sins as I live, you know? Like, Steven.
Do you think what I said to you in the tape was a lie?
No, I'm sure you meant it.
Oh.
I get it. I know you didn't want me to deal with your problems. You're a part of me now.
Steven.
I have to deal with what you left behind.
Like, that must hurt right there, coming to terms that Rose wanted him to live and whatnot, but in the end, Steven does have to deal with the messes that she made, with a lot of gems calling her rose quartz and everything. Steven wanted to live his life and become a crystal gem, but look where it's gotten him. Mental trauma! And now the sadness of the rain and everything. Oh, okay, good. He wasn't gonna eat that. Oh,
Guess who's back in jean shorts?
Greg!
And guess who
And the
also got you
gems.
pizza? It was me!
What, not square pizza? We're not getting square pizza from the crazy state?
Dad! Amethyst! Garnet!
Oh.
And Pearl too?
They were all out of pepperoni, by the way, so
No
I just
pepperoni?
got you mushroom. I hope
Mushroom's
that's all right.
okay.
It's perfect.
Oh. In the end, Steven has to realize that even though there is a lot of mess around, he is not alone. He has a family. Greg is with the gems, and he brought in pizza and everything. The fact that even though Steven has to clean up Rose Quartz's mess, he got the gems. He got Pearl and Greg to reconcile, to get, you know, their relationship better and everything. Basically, everybody right there is his family, and you know, his crazy aunts in the farm, you know, with Lapis and Peridot and their lovely pumpkin, you know. It's just that even though it's a mess, Steven's doing his best, and because of him, look what's happened. Everybody's together, happy to see Steven. I get it, when you're alone, you sometimes get these intrusive thoughts, you get these like thoughts in your head that stay in there and you just don't know what to do with them, you know? The fact that he was able to finally speak out his mind to the room and everything. And now Steven tells us what he really thinks about Rose, that this time she's a liar. Like, how can you lock away Bismuth in Lion when you yourself shattered Pink Diamond, you know? Like, why try to lock away a murderer if you yourself are a murderer? And this whole thing, like, Steven really spoke his heart out right there. And I hope that helped out for a little bit, but that boy needs therapy badly, you know? He just has to know that even though he feels like he's alone, he is not really alone, because it happens. There are moments where you feel like, oh, I have friends, I have my family, they like me, but there are moments where you feel like I'm alone. Mental health is very important to you. If you ever feel out of place, just seek some professional help right there. It's just that if you do not take care of your mental health, it could end up badly, you know? The fact that Steven was just gonna lay there depressed and hungry until his father and the gems came in, you know? He just realized that he's not really alone. And I gotta say, out of all the adventures in Rose's room, I gotta say, this one ended up I say this one had a better ending since it didn't glitch out or anything, but you know, in the end, it seemed like Rose didn't make Steven just to be like, okay, I'm out, peace, and do that, you know, invisible gif right there, that wow. She really wanted to give life to Steven, to show a human new life, you know? But it's like the more we watch this, the more questions there are, and I hope they get answered. Because how did we get from Cookie Cats to this, right? 4 seasons in, and every episode is just like, by the way, here, you know? We were getting through very silly and some haunting episodes in season 1. Remember Frybo, Catfingers? The Mr. Queasy at the water temple? Like, how did you... Seriously, we have come so far and now we're dealing with more mental health stuff. But of course, I'm enjoying all of this. You get to really see how the show develops as we get further in, you know? But of course, hope you enjoyed the reaction. I enjoyed this, and if you liked it, don't forget to leave a like, comment about what you think, and subscribe if you haven't done so. I'll catch you next time.